Bueno, no creo que me encuentre con ningún otro residente. ¿Quién sabe? Esa debe ser la mansión, ¿no? No, esto parece como una iglesia. Si es como una iglesia, ¿y dónde está la mansión? ¿Aquí? Pues no. Vamos a ver por aquí. Por lo pronto, un cubo de basura, a ver qué me da. ¿Nada? Vaya, no me da nada. Pues vaya. Oh. ¡Uy! Se ha abierto una puerta. ¿Qué se abre y se cierra? No sé. No sé. Bueno. Sí. Yo creo que va a ser esto, ¿no? No sé. Vamos a hablar. Bueno, primero vamos a leer un poquito. El crimen del conocimiento perdido. Los vampiros son peligrosos, letales, brutales a veces. Esto es un hecho innegable. Y eso es precisamente por lo que debemos comprender lo que son. Y a veces quiénes son, para poder alcanzar una mejor comprensión mutua. ¿Recordáis la entrevista con Titus Flavius Josephus? Llevada a cabo por uno de nosotros en 1548, cuando por fin encontró a la criatura en España. ¿Recordáis cómo cada una de las exquisitamente elegidas palabras de este vampiro hacían latir nuestros corazones cada vez que las leíamos? ¿Cómo constituían estas extraordinarias ventanas a un pasado que tan solo vislumbrábamos fugazmente? Bien, pues Titus Flavius Josephus ya no está. Los cazadores del Vaticano lo destruyeron hace varias semanas y con él se han desvanecido tesoros valiosos de conocimiento sobre los pilares de nuestra civilización. Probablemente se trate de un crimen tan desgarrador como el asesinato de una vida inocente por un vampiro. Por eso, precisamente, el camino de la guardia de Prigwen es tan criminal como estéril, pues por cada una de sus exitosas cacerías metódicas de los antiguos vampiros de Inglaterra, en lugar de aproximarse a ellos con cuidado y respeto, destruyen una parte de nuestras raíces comunes a las de los inmortales. Desaprovechan oportunidad tras oportunidad. El concepto de la gran cacería es un crimen, pues ciegamente destruye palabras y pensamientos, bebiendo de la fuente del saber, de User Daltrey, primado de St. Paul.
Jonathan Reed, at last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad. They told me that you are a new Econ who relishes his blood diet.
¿No será el Dr. Swansea el que te lo ha dicho y no las cartas? Ah, lo digo yo. Vamos a ver la nueva pista que nos ha salido. User parece saber que muchos londinenses han sido recientemente asesinados. Vamos a darle primero la medicación y luego ya le preguntamos por Aloysius Dawson.
Do you require medical attention?
If you don't mind.
You'll feel better after taking this.
Thank you very much. I feel better already.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
Aloysius perteneció a la hermética Orden de la Aurora Dorada hasta 1900.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
All right. Let me hear it.
Your heart will bleed back all the blood you drank, but it will not put out the fire your treachery has lit.
May I ask you about the Brotherhood?
Of course, but I must warn you that there are some subjects we consider taboo, in spite of our fondness and acceptance of your kind.
Who founded the Brotherhood?
That's precisely the kind of question I cannot answer. It is delicate, and may reveal some of our secret traditions.
So you're not just a club of academics and scholars?
Once upon a time, very long ago, the Brotherhood did more than simply study the vampires. They took actions to eliminate the more ferocious and corrupted.
I know there is no love lost between the Guard of Priwen and the Brotherhood. What caused this rift?
It was 1801. The Brotherhood was stronger then, a strength that made them hungry for ever greater power. An argument divided them, and the wound never healed.
What was the nature of the disagreement?
The problem was that both sides considered themselves the legitimate heirs of the original Brotherhood. We divide up the books, the relics, not always fairly or with consideration.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire. And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
The Guard of Priwen, who else? For a time, they sent spies to observe my activities, and they even broke into my home to gather proof.
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course. I do ask one thing, though. Do not read it, Jonathan. Some secrets are not meant to be revealed, even to immortals.
Bueno, pues ya tenemos nueva investigación.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. A red river, a song in the dark, the whispers of a sun. So many signs.
La caja de Pandora. Misión de ciudadano. Encuentra el cuaderno que los agentes de Priwen le robaron a User Taltry. Cerrado, por supuesto. Bueno, pues venga, vamos a la mansión. ¿Qué se habrá abierto antes? No sé, hace el ruido, pero no se abre y se cierra nada. No sé. Bueno, venga, vámonos. Voy a ir por aquí. A ver si encuentro la mansión. Pues ¿dónde está? ¿Ah? No sé, vamos por aquí. Bueno, tenemos un chelín más. ¿Será esta la mansión? No sé, vamos a ver. Pues sí, yo creo que sí estamos ya en la mansión. Ah, no, pues es un nuevo escondite. Bueno, pues ya que estamos, mira, vamos a investigar si nos podemos llevar algo y subir habilidades. Ay, me ha parecido que he pillado algo por aquí. No. Oh. Ay, qué vueltas doy. Me mareo a mí misma.
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains. Am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
Bueno, pues tenemos que hablar con Aloysius Dawson. Vamos a buscar cosas antes, que no viene siempre muy bien. Mira, hay otro mueble ahí. ¿Eso es para salir fuera? No, eso es para entrar por ahí para hablar. Sí, o idea estar por ahí. Bueno, yo voy a inspeccionar la casa. Oh. No, ahí no está, está abajo. Aquí, nada. Vale. ¿Y aquí algo? No, tampoco. Bueno, no pasa nada. Pero aquí sí tenemos más chelines. Guay. Y más chelines. Bueno. Tenemos chelines y una cosa para vender. Una pluma. Está cerrada. Vaya. Oh, oh. Bueno, tenemos esquela de aluminio. A ver, ¿qué más? Hipoclorito y tartrato. Guay. Más chelines. ¡Oh! Que me gusta encontrar chelines en las casas. A ver, el mueble este no. Lo han abierto ya. Nada. Pues venga. Vamos para abajo. Tornillos y chelines, qué guay.
Finally you're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
No sé, ya
Very
veremos.
well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
Believe me, there is a huge difference between reading about vampires and waking up as one. I learned that myself the hard way.
Oh my God, man, stop your whining. I don't have time for your pointless jibber-jabber.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed, and I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London, I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Oh.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money, My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
By doing so, you will also create two separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
¿Y si los ricos también están contaminados? ¿También te los cargas o los dejas seguir dentro del muro en la zona de los ricos?
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
No lo sé. ¿Y si acabo con él o lo convierto? No, lo voy a sentenciar, porque así muere. Pero es que de esa forma, a lo mejor los del club van contra mí. Y si lo convierto en vampiro, pues los del club estarían de acuerdo. Pero es que... voy a sentenciarlo.
You don't deserve immortality, Mr. Dawson.
What? What are you prattling on about?
I don't believe I've ever met a man so bereft of empathy. You, sir, are despicable.
No! Wait! You can't! I made a deal with Lord Redgrave. I'll finance whatever he wants. Please, just ask him.
Sleep now. Rest now. Forever.
Yo he hecho bien. ¿Que me he podido buscar enemigos con el club? Pues sí. Seguramente.
I would have lived forever. Who are you to decide my fate? Who gave you the authority?
Bueno, a ver, realmente no lo sé, la verdad. Tenemos primera llave, segunda llave, tercera llave. Primera llave, una llave grande que pertenecía a Aloysius Dawson. Tiene grabadas las iniciales AD. Segunda llave, una llave pequeña que pertenecía a Aloysius Dawson. Tiene grabadas las iniciales AD. Jolín con el nombre. Y la tercera llave, que también pertenece al mismo. Y tiene grabadas las mismas iniciales.
Is it done, Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn, as expected?
Alas, Aloysius Dawson was not brought back to life after his death. The man is gone.
What? What happened?
He didn't survive the procedure. He was too weak.
This is unacceptable, nevertheless. You were given the simplest task.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone!
Vaya.